West Coast's premier podcast network.
Did you hear what she said?
Did you know?
What? I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Word on the
Really?
street.
Girl, yes. She was working in the street.
Me and you and everybody else listening.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita Beee. Talks with Nita Beee. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio,
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hi, and welcome to Talks with Nita Beee. It's your girl Nita, and I am back. And with me, someone else is back as well, Miss Asia. Woo! So, just to bring you all up to speed, we had Asia and Michael on for Love Day for Valentine's Day, and this couple was just amazing. And I specifically picked them because they're just cute,
Aww.
and I like Michael, but I love Asia. I mean,
right.
and
That's
Michael
right.
is actually in the studio with us. So he's like on the side, he's monitoring and checking us out and whatnot. So, but just before we're just gonna sit and chat today, as we always do. And I got Asia here. Give us a little update. Do you have anything, a update of you and Michael? Has anything changed since y'all left the couch?
I don't think anything's changed. Just
Okay.
more in love and him getting on my nerves still.
There you go.
But I love
So,
Nita.
oh,
I love
nothing's
Nita.
changed then.
Yeah, nothing's changed. Yeah.
And my
He's still
aunt,
hot.
yeah, because
Hot.
she just said, "Baby, you looking good from over
Does
there.
he
Let me
do
take a picture of you. Hold up."
Look
Like,
amazing.
there's something about that light that'll do it. But my aunt, I want to give a shout out to my aunt Phyllis
Mhm.
Cluis in Houston, Texas, who I always call and chat with her, and she gives me advice and gives me her feedback on the shows. But one in particular, literally, that she liked was the couple that was on for Valentine's Day. Oh, I just
Aw.
enjoy that. So, Aunt Phyllis, I love you. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And we're gonna talk about Asia brought she brought some romance, honey. She brought some romance into the studio. I think you can see that a little bit, but oh, it smells so good. We're gonna talk about that. And she got
Yes.
her own line and
Yes.
she's doing things and
Trying.
you doing it, girl. You doing it.
Thank
You are
you.
doing it. And she's
Thank
looking
you.
so beautiful.
Thank
And you know
you.
what? Look, we color coordinated. And we didn't even talk. We didn't even
We
talk
did not
about
talk.
what we're gonna wear or
We didn't.
anything.
Nope.
And then I just got a glimpse of her nails, badass. Woo! Nail cam, the shoe cam. These shoes are kicking too. There you go. You got to show them the side, a little bling, bling, a bling, bling. Oh my gosh. Wonderful, wonderful. So you and I got together after the show
Mhm.
and I called you. I hope I didn't
Yeah.
harass her. But
Just
I
a little
called
bit.
her. I called her. And I was like, Asia, I want to have you to come on. And I want to have you talk about, your products, but I want to do a test run of something. And I want to talk about just to see how our energy vibes with one another. Because on the phone, we talk like I think
Yeah.
like an hour or so. Like every time I call
Every
her.
time.
Every
Yep.
time I call, like, girl, this and then
Mhm.
this and this and this and this,
Yep.
And so and then Michael's like, oh, y'all got it like that?
He's a
Baby,
hater.
we don't be waiting. We
We go
cut
deep.
we cut into the cut,
We go
okay, of
deep.
everything.
Yep.
And so when I talked to Asia the first time, I was like, girl, I am so sorry. I was talking to you like I had been knowing you for like 10 years and I had some good news and I wanted to talk to her about it. And she is always so supportive. That's one thing that I
Aw.
throughout our conversation, she's been just so supportive in
Yeah.
everything that I presented, before her. And I remember talking about the show and saying, hey, I want you to come on and let's do a test run. She was like, okay, I'm there. And then when I called her last week, she was like, I'm just waiting on you whenever you. I said, how about Saturday? She was like, this Saturday? I was like, girl, yes. Yeah, like, come on. She was like, okay. So her husband, was in support of her. And he said, yeah, baby, you can do it. So
I'm
Asia's
here.
here. Yeah. So one thing that I want to talk about, and we don't have to stay on this, but one thing that we were talking about before was women who get into relationships
Mhm.
and they try to save like men who have potential,
Yeah.
but really don't have the other part of that.
Right.
What's your take on that?
I feel like the relationship starts off that way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have these conversations, that you get off the phone, no, you hang up, I hang
Yeah,
up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It
yeah.
gets to that point, but then it's like when you get off the phone and you actually think about it, what are we doing?
It's like the light hits.
The light hit. Like,
You be
what are
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
mm-hmm.
And you in the first conversation, to me, you already know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You already know if this person
Yeah.
could be a potential partner,
a
and
potential red flag.
a potential red flag,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And in our minds as women, we already planning the wedding.
I know.
Come on
Why
now.
we do that?
Come on now. We
Why
already
we
planning
do
the wedding.
that?
If we have children or not, we planning the baby shower. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
The gender reveal now.
Wait, Asia. Wait, back that up. Like before we even get really into the relationship, you said about the baby. So we planning the baby. Like, oh, I'm gonna have like 2 children for
Yeah,
him, and
absolutely.
they're gonna have
Yeah.
his last name and stuff.
Mhm.
Why do we do that?
I don't know why
Like
we do
good
that.
or bad?
Yeah, good or bad. And 9 times out of 10, there's no job on the other end. Let's just keep it 100.
Yes, come on. I love it.
There's no job on the other end, and we're picking them off potential. Like
No
he
car.
say no car. He say he's applied.
Yeah,
he says his car is in the shop,
yeah.
and you don't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, at least they, because some, I'm like, they don't even have no car. They like, I get bus pass.
I can't take that ride.
I
I can't take that. I can't take that ride.
No pun intended.
No. I can't take that ride. But see, for me, I don't too much go off of things. Anytime that I'm speaking to a guy or I'm meeting a guy for the first time, I need to make sure you can take care of yourself.
Solid.
Period. Like I work, I got my own, I hustle, I do what I have to do, but I need to make sure that you have a car to get to your place of employment and that you have employment. I don't necessarily care what the employment is.
Yeah.
I just want it to be legit
and
legal.
We do kind of, I was going to say, we do
legit
kind of
and
care
legal.
about the employment because, sometimes like, I got to go to my boys and, I'm slang a little bit, stand on the corner. You'd be like, what in the world?
See, I'm not even
That's
entertaining
not even
that type of guy.
That's not even a job.
I'm not even entertaining that type of guy because
but some women think that's cute though.
No, like first of all, in the first conversation, what do you do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I feel like we missed the big stuff. Like we wouldn't even the conversation wouldn't even get so far if we would just get straight to the point.
Yeah.
Small talk. I don't like small talk.
Yeah.
Like let's just get straight to
let
the
the
point.
ladies see, let the people out here see that beautiful face of yours. Look into that camera. Y'all, I'm feeling this energy. I'm feeling this energy from her. And Asia's like, no. She has you like, girl, have fun. Well, I just want the women and the men to see your beautiful face and just to see your expressions and stuff. And talking about the potential when potential is not enough. For those who don't understand, just as Asia was saying, it's like, okay, you are, say for prime example, a woman, and usually I'm taking the women because we are the ones that are the savers. We think we can save everybody and we want to save people,
the nurturers,
and we want to grow them. However, the seed has to have been formatted from a seed to a plant at least. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Not just a seed, because that's just a lot of work.
Yeah.
But a woman taking a man who don't have no job or who don't have no car and got like 8 different children and 3 different baby mamas, So the potential is there. However, it has to be more than potential. It has to be something that is like how Asia was saying, it has to be where you got a job, the car is out of the shop, and you not staying with Ray them, Pookie them, and so that's crazy. And I don't know why we do that. We feel like we have to change them. We can change them. I wish I can chime Mike in on this one though, just a little bit to kind of.
Oh, that would go deep. Listen, we will be if we bring him on, we'll be here till next week. But I do want to say this. That goes both ways, even for men, because there are a lot of women out here who just want men for what they can do for them. They have no potential. They come with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Have high expectations.
Exactly.
Like, I need you to pay my rent.
Exactly.
I need you to pay my light bill. My baby daddy left, so you're gonna be
Not your baby daddy left.
Yeah, my baby daddy left. Nowadays they don't care.
Yeah.
They just like my baby daddy left. So you gonna take, you gonna take responsibility for this baby. We gonna change the name over to yours. I mean, it's deep. It's
Yeah.
real deep. It's real deep. But again, like when the potential, because we were talking about how our relationships are healthy relationships, and you know, being in a healthy relationship, you don't have to worry about things like this. And
I agree.
when
I agree. God,
Asia,
thank God.
Asia feel like, girl, because I done been there. Have you been there?
I have been there, but
Yeah.
you know what? Part of being there was part of me finding myself
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
and really knowing what I'm gonna tolerate
Yeah.
and what I'm not gonna tolerate.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I would rather be by myself than to go through any of what normal people are going through right now who are dating. Like, I'm so
Girl.
glad that I'm in a relationship that I don't have to go through these things that I hear.
King.
You know,
King,
I'm
king,
watching
king.
TV, I hear stories, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh, thank God.
Yes.
Thank God.
And these crazy profiles, so you get on the profiles, I don't want to say any of the names
The
or
dating
anything,
sites, yeah.
but you get on these profiles and it's like, it's just like Facebook. Like
Mhm.
on Facebook, I use Facebook for promoting like the show and touching bases with my family every
Yeah.
now and then. But it seems like nobody's really real on Facebook.
Right.
And so you go on these websites, these dating websites, and you check these dudes out, and they say one thing and it's
Mhm.
totally something else. Or you are looking at a picture and then you see them in person, and you're like, what?
Right.
Like,
Who was that? You could be any person you want to be,
yes,
and
on Facebook.
anything you
And
want to be, have any career you want to have, be linked to whoever you choose to be linked
come
to.
on,
Oh,
come
I
on.
know that person, never met that person
Yeah,
a day in your life.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that
It's
called catfishing
Yeah, absolutely. You could
or
be
something?
anything you want to be
Yeah,
online,
on
right?
Facebook too. You can,
So,
because it's just like, it's really crazy.
yeah.
So, speaking of which, so you get into relationships, you get into these healthy relationships, and you're vibing and you're connecting, and everything is good.
Mhm.
And then the next thing you know, I was reading Jennifer Lopez and her fiance, which is remind me of his name, Alex
Right.
Rodriguez. Is it Alex Rodriguez? I'm sorry.
Don't get me to
He's
telling the
cute,
story.
but
I don't know, but I heard about the
Alex
story.
Rodriguez. Okay, thank you guys. So Alex Rodriguez,
Uh-huh.
and they've been together for 4 years,
Mhm.
but now they are separating. They split,
Yeah.
and I was reading a little bit of it. So you have these two backgrounds. I think he's baseball and she is in the entertainment industry. And she was talking about, oh, we're getting married. They got engaged and he proposed to her in the Bahamas. And now they're splitting. But it was so perfect. What
Yeah.
happened? Does that scare you at all? Because I mean, it just seems like she was so secure in her relationship with him, and they did a lot of things together. Their families, like how you
Mhm.
said, she has two children, he has two
Mhm.
children, and their families connected together. However, now they're not even together. That's just scary.
I don't think it's, I mean, I just think it's life. Things happen.
Aisha,
And
like,
I
look.
just think it's life. Things happen,
Yeah,
and no amount of money can make you happy.
yeah, that's
And
true.
she got a whole lot of money to say, I'm gone. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
Don't basketball baseball players make a lot?
they make money too, but she got her own bag.
Yeah, well,
So
that's
she
true.
not losing
That,
by,
that's true.
not our average Joe like
I
us.
our average
You know
Joe
what
be
I'm saying?
like
Like, let me think
35,000.
about
Wait a
this,
minute. Asia don't have no average Joe. I ain't gonna say
Oh no,
much,
my man is not average
but she don't have,
at all.
baby. He
No.
got like 10 bags. Okay,
Uh,
then that's
don't
all I'm gonna
put my
say.
man's bags out
I'm just gonna say 10 bags. They don't know his name start with an M. That's
there.
all.
You know
But
what?
and he is blessed beyond
He
measure.
is
They
blessed.
they they are they are truly blessed. This is my favorite couple,
Oh, thank you.
and I aspire to be like, I want my relationship to be like this relationship right here. I do.
Oh,
I do. And we talked
thank
about that.
you.
We talked
Yeah,
about
we
that. We
did.
did talk, we talked
We
about
did.
a lot of stuff. But yeah, so just the healthy relationships and the potential that's not there.
Right.
So, but yeah.
I just think it's important to just take your time. take your time, ask the important questions, and just take
Would
it
that
as
be
slow as
like, what's your
possible.
credit like?
Not on the first date or the first phone call.
Well, you might need to, because shoot, if y'all going out and stuff, you need to know, like, can he be footing the bill for stuff? You know.
Well, I got my own. I'm
I
not
know,
going
but I
on
don't wanna
no
be- I
date
don't wanna be
without having my
paying.
own, right?
Well, that's true.
And
That's true.
if he's worth it, we could
Yeah.
work on that credit together.
See, she's so sweet. Look at
Because
this.
my man helped me with my credit.
She got
Okay, he
potential.
just dropped
Look at
something
you, she's so-
yesterday,
Oh,
last week.
black.
Look, he
excellence.
like, yeah,
Black excellence.
absolutely. So
Before the cameras came on, he told me how them finances was. I was like, dang, Michael, I'm in the
Nita.
wrong. I'm in the wrong profession. I need to be wearing me a dress, lifting a leg. Come on
God,
inside
you
this
don't
house.
got to do that. You just got to be you.
In Oceanside, you do kind of. No.
You know what? You know what?
Oceanside, Carlsbad, and Vista, you kind of got to raise a leg and, you know, show your shoe cam and,
know
you know,
what?
a little thigh, you know.
But
You got to.
I feel like, I mean, if you're truly down for somebody, you guys can build together.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
that's true.
And
And
you'll
that is so
know
true.
if someone is worth it. Like the first day that he and I like got on the phone, we
Mhm.
talked for hours, okay? And we did have that planning phase, but it was actually a joint planning phase.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me thinking about a wedding.
Right.
You know, he mentioned his desires. I
Mhm.
mentioned my desires. We both noted and made it clear that we were dating intentionally.
Yeah.
So
going back to it, because this could be kind of part 2 of the part 1, loving Asia and Michael loving. But when you were talking on the phone, that first night, you know, you talked about goals. Did you talk about goals and planning and, you know, that kind of thing? Or
we covered everything. We covered everything
from A to Z.
Yes, we were on the phone
what
like
kind
8
of car
hours.
You drive? What color is it? How
I
to
didn't know any
ride?
of that until our first date. I didn't know
Really?
I didn't know any
Okay,
of that.
Okay.
I didn't know.
They gave him a chance to go to the car dealership, you know, like
right. I didn't know his finances.
Yeah.
I just knew he was a good guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And you sensed that and you could feel that.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you know? I want to ask you, because you in love.
I am.
How do you know that you in love? Like, give some attributes to, like, how can you tell when you meet a person? Is it still the butterflies? Is it still like the giddy, like the smiling, and, you know, when you see him on the scene, when he come on the scene?
Well, that first time, like when you know,
Mm.
and I do still get butterflies.
Really?
I do. Like sometimes I just be wanting to touch him.
Yeah.
Rub his back, rub his arm. Like I just want him next to me.
Yes,
so when you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you know,
okay.
when you meet someone and you've spent so much time alone, you found yourself, you've done all the work for yourself, and you meet that person, you know.
And that's the important, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, Asia, but that's the thing that women and men need to know, is that you have to do the work on yourself. Because
absolutely.
If you're coming into a relationship with that, you know, it's just really crazy. Look, we getting carried away. We getting kind of deep into it, and I'm gonna see if we can bring Michael onto the couch when we come back. Just for a second.
I got something to add to that too when we come back.
So we'll be right back. You're watching Talks with Nita Beee right here on World Tuned Radio. I got my good friend and my best friend in my head, and my good friend right here on the couch, Miss Asia, and we'll be right back. World Tuned Radio. Stay tuned.
World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Did you hear what she said?
You know what?
Well, I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Word on the
Really?
street.
Girl, yes. She was working in the street.
Me and you and everybody else listening.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita Bee. Talks with Nita Bee. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
I just wanna live forever. I just want my shit together. I just wanna ride away. I just wanna ride away. I just wanna.
Instincts going low, looking bad like a bat with an eye patch. All black through the woods with a backpack and a lit match. Spark one time, get the whole city looking like a dark shade of orange when I burn it down. What it is, what it do, hope. And everybody looking at me while I got them all in my sights. Picking them off, sticking them out, looking like daylight in the night. And I'm killing so many if they really wanna get involved. And everybody falling from the elevator, now I'm bright rice in this. It's like I'm rice and take a bite, it's nice. And I have a nice time with it. By the time that it finds the way to the right side of him, not even a Heimlich can save him. I select the finger to you imbeciles. Tell me what's been getting into you, envy will kill you. She said I'm a gentleman, not a man. A lot of women set up on my ottoman. I don't give a damn like a auto with no time to kill. I'm a feeling like the opposite of work, it's a work. And I never been a purpose thing to me. I just do what I love and it works for me. So I'm freaking every check, I put the money in the pushing, but it be gunning to the finish and the getting over the bit. Everybody know I'm working in the sea, I do it differently. So only time will give me everything that I deserve. My end. Did you hear what she said?
You know what?
Well, I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Word on the street.
Girl, yes, she was working in the street.
And you and everybody else listening.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita Beee. Talks with Nita Beee. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Asia. Hi, and welcome back to Talks with Nita Beee. I'm your girl, Nita Beee, and I got my girl, Asia, right here. We got Michael in the studio on the sidelines. And for those of you who are just tuning in and joining us, Michael and Asia were here for Valentine's Day, and they were my love couple. Sorry, guys. They were my love couple, and they did really good. And I wish that I could have had Michael to come back because we're talking about potentials. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit and talk about how your partner, how you support that potential, the entrepreneur and all of this. And what a great way to start off, because Asia, actually, I'm gonna let you talk about this while I smell it again. And
Go ahead and smell
you know,
it.
like
Go ahead
just
and smell
I
it.
might
Take it all in.
Yes. Yeah, this smells so good. What is this flavor? I know it's essentially
it's-
bodied, but it's romance.
It's romance.
But
It's the secret sauce. I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna
romance
give
never
you
smelled so
the
good.
secret.
Girl,
It
this
reminds you of an
smells-
older scent. We'll talk about it
Yeah,
off
it's-
camera. It's
okay.
very familiar,
Okay.
right?
Businesswoman.
Uh-huh.
Michael, she is representing to the T. Do you hear me? This is a businesswoman. So tell me a little bit, how did you get involved in this? How did you start creating this and wanting to create your own line for this?
Well, number one, I like everything natural.
Mhm.
The chemicals, I just can't. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to create something that was for us,
Yeah.
you know, because those lotions, they don't.
Yeah.
You got to keep putting more and more on.
Yeah, to keep yourself moisturized and stuff. Don't
Yeah.
look at my ashiness because I swamped in lotion today, but you know.
Yeah. So I just wanted to create something for us.
Mhm.
And I have problematic skin. My
Yeah.
daughter has the same issue. So I wanted
Very
to create something for
sensitive.
her. Yeah, with the dark spots and so forth. So yeah, I just wanted to create something for us that was natural. And you know, in a minute, I'm gonna have a whole natural line. I feel like, you know.
You're doing it
Yeah.
because the one that I have, like I had to hide it from my daughters, you know, they came over and I was like, how did my cream go from this to right here?
Oh wow.
Like, I was like, hold up. So Victoria wanted, she was like, ask her, does she have like a vanilla lavender?
Uh-huh.
So you were like, no, that's coming out this week.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
have
gonna
some more
make
new
more.
fragrances.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
but this right here, y'all,
Smells
is
amazing.
the bomb. I'm not
Yeah.
even kidding you. It
I
smells
shocked myself when I
so
made
good.
that one. I
Girl,
shocked myself.
Yes.
Because it reminds you of a fragrance we will not say on camera.
Yeah.
You gonna get it.
Oh, I am gonna get
You gonna
it.
get
Yes.
it. Yeah.
And
It
so
smells so good.
how do you come up with your how did you come up with this?
The fragrance?
Yeah.
Some of this, some of that.
You just like throw
We mix it.
do.
Michael, together we mix it. We
Really?
just try different fragrances.
Wow. And speaking of that, your baby boo is on board with you with this. Because
Yes, he
sometimes
is.
we want to do something. We say, babe, I want to do this. And they're like, okay, yeah, do it. And you be on your own. But talk a little bit about, if you feel comfortable with talking a little bit about how your boo thing, how he contributes to your business, your entrepreneurship. How does he contribute to, like,
Well, confidence and
yeah,
a lot of that,
yeah.
because some days I'm like, babe. But I mean, he's in my ear all the time, keeping me uplifted. So that's number one. You have to have a partner that
Very important.
supports you.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, whatever I need. I
Mhm.
mean, what do you need? I got you.
Mm-hmm.
If it's times that he's falling asleep and I'm like, babe, smell this. He's
Uh-huh.
asleep, he's snoring. And he got 2-3 different fragrances at his nose. Like, smell this really quick.
Yeah,
What do you
that
think?
feel good.
Yeah, he'll say, or no. And I'll keep it
Yeah.
moving and I'll just keep going. And then I'll bring it back to him.
I love that.
Packaging, we're working on the
Yes.
packaging.
And this is cute.
It is cute.
You really can't see it, but this is unique. It's cute. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Like,
yeah, we're working on it.
romance.
We're getting everything the way we want it. I mean, right
Yeah.
now it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect right now. But I mean, with
and
anything,
no
you can
rush
tweak
with it. No rush, because you
Yeah.
want to take your time and give quality.
Yes.
And that's something that when I was talking to you, you really care about. Girl, I don't even know if we can discuss about the other thing I'm excited about that you mentioned that you were going to develop.
Oh, yes, we can.
Oh
We
my
can talk about
gosh, yeah, let's talk about it. I love my body.
it. Okay.
And so me and Asia were talking, and I was telling her, I think we were talking about fibroids. And a lot of women suffer with fibroids.
African American women mostly suffer from fibroids.
Yes, in particular. And share with everybody something that you said that you were going to create.
So I'm working on my own yoni steam and possibly a yoni cream.
Yeah.
So it's in the works. So
a yoni cream.
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot wait.
A yoni
I
cream.
can only
We got
imagine.
cramps.
I can only
Back
imagine.
pain.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So yeah.
And
jump on that website. It's coming soon.
Oh, and for those who are interested in purchasing it, and y'all, I know all of the flavors are gonna be good.
Yes.
But this one right here, I'm not even kidding you. Take it from me. The romance smells so freaking good. It like you rub this on your man and you be like, you want to just like right up next to him, like, bang.
Yeah. Yeah. We have men's scents as well. We cater to everybody.
Wow,
yeah, we
that's
have
really
men's scents as well.
awesome.
Yes.
What I was gonna go back to is the yoni steam, which is Asia, you can talk more about this than I, because I don't really know much about it, only that I was on Facebook and I was gonna purchase one, and the bowl was $80.
Yes.
And I'm like, why is the bowl
And that's
so
cheap? That's actually cheap.
But I mean, like, why is it so expensive?
I'm
for
working
the bowl?
on that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I could see the herbs, like the little bag of what you put in, the essentials that you put in, but the bowl, I'm like, it's just a dang on bowl.
$80. That's a steal.
You know, $80
for $80
really?
is a steal for those.
What does it
yes.
really run for?
100, 150, 200. Yeah. $80 is a steal
Does
for
it
that.
give you a new vagina? I mean,
once you get up off of it, it do. Once you put that steam in there, it does. Absolutely.
So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, and we just said vagina, because I know Michael was over there like, what the, what?
He know about it.
We're talking legit. The yoni steam is where you put this bowl on the toilet and
Mm-hmm.
the hot steam water is in
Mm-hmm.
there,
Mm-hmm.
and you put the bag of essential,
Essential the herbs, and you
yeah,
can
in
throw essential
there,
oils in there
and
if
it
you
and
like.
it cleanses,
Yep.
you,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes you feel really good.
Immediately. This is
Wow.
not something you have to wait
Wait
for.
for.
I mean, the first time you go and urinate, you are
Uh-huh.
going to feel the difference in the flow
Wow.
of your urine.
I'm gonna put my order in already, and she
Uh-huh.
ain't even started yet.
I can make you a special blend. So yeah,
Oh,
my blends will be specially made because
ooh.
I am one of those women who suffer from fibroids.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm
it's helped you with your fibroids a
absolutely,
lot,
yeah.
huh? Okay.
And they're really good if you do them before and after a
Your
period,
cycle,
your
yeah.
cycles,
Mm-hmm.
and also after sex.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It helps with your pH,
Ladies, that's
odor.
very important
Yeah.
because oh, I ain't gonna go
All of your
into all of
vaginal
that, but
health.
yeah,
Yoni steam twice a month will absolutely do the job.
yeah. And
Yeah.
what about the yoni? I want to say the yoni,
The pearl, like
the
the egg.
pearls, the eggs. Do you use
Listen.
those? Like I had some, and
Ooh,
I used them.
how was it? Ugh. How was it?
Type right.
Oh, I have not
It
gone that
really
far yet.
works. It really works. It does
I'm gonna
work.
try it.
Yeah,
I'm
it does
not gonna
work.
sell anything that I don't
Right.
personally
Yeah.
try.
Yeah. You'll
So
be
I mean,
very pleased. You'll be very
yeah, I
pleased. Yeah.
definitely want to have an area on my website that caters to
Yeah.
the yoni,
Yes.
but I'm not gonna add anything that I haven't tried.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
that is on my to do list to try,
Yeah.
and if I like it, let me get to creating
She is
something.
really serious about this thing, and I'm just holding
Absolutely,
this romance. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Women's health
So
is important.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
very. So for the women, that's what I was going to say. For the women who want to try, say, oh, let me go and try. What website can you they can
It's
catch you on?
essentially bodied.
Essentially bodied,
Yes, bodied.
BODIED,
Yes,
like get you bodied up.
yes.
Oh my
We're
gosh, this is
just
really
starting, so
awesome. This is
yeah.
really awesome. And is this organic? Does it contain any like is it
It's
organic?
100% African
100.
shea butter, natural essential oils, no additives.
Shay Shay,
Yes, all the
Shea
vitamins,
Butter.
everything.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, that's
everything
really
is
awesome.
natural.
That is really awesome.
Hmm.
Entrepreneur, husband and wife.
Mary J.
I'm speaking
It's
into
coming.
existence. And I'm not even rushing it, but I'm just speaking it because that's just how I see them when they walk into the room. That's how I
Oh,
see them as husband and wife, and just so connected. And it's gonna be me one day. But
absolutely.
yeah, I'm gonna be at the wedding. I already
Yes,
know
you
I'll be
are.
at the wedding.
Yes, you
With
are.
my little romance cream. Be like,
With your boo.
Oh my gosh, this is really awesome. So you decided because of your own health issues, you
Hmm.
decided to um, develop something to help other women and yourself too.
Yes.
Do you I have nail polish that you doing? What else are you doing? What else is
No,
in the
I'm not.
works?
I'm not going that far to do nail polish now. But I'm definitely thinking of going more to the yoga side too. Like I
Uh-huh.
want to eventually like offer like yoga mats,
Oh wow.
apparel,
Yeah,
um,
signature, just like something
signature,
signature to
essentially
do.
bodied apparel,
Oh wow.
for working out, everything for the woman,
Spa
spa, yeah,
treatments.
all of
Yeah.
that, all of that. But
Health,
that's down the
holistic.
line. Yes,
Oh my gosh, that is
yes.
really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so um I'm struggling a little bit because I'm just like I'm still stuck on this right here though.
I'm glad that
I
you
think
like it. I really am.
it's like, I can't help it, y'all. And you think I really wish that I could put it right here and you just smell it like
Me
through the
there.
TV, through the mic. But this is really, it's
I'm so
like,
I'm so happy you like
girl,
it.
I'm getting my smell on while I'm. But
You
this
know
is
what?
really good.
We were at the beach
Yeah.
last week. I think it was
Uh,
last week, and
uh,
we were just standing there, we taking pictures, and this stranger walked by, and he was like, "Something smell good." That's you. Y'all smell good. It when we had on our body butter.
shut it
A
up.
complete
See?
stranger, and that was confirmation to me. And I
Yes,
was
that
like,
you're in
you
the
know
right
what?
direction.
Let me get on it. And I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I had Michael there, I had my daughter there. It was a family thing. We were
Yeah.
taking our pictures for the
Yeah.
website,
Yeah.
and
And I
that,
got to go to the
yeah.
website so I could check it out
Go
and
ahead, go
see.
ahead.
So is there anything that you want to talk about? I think this is really good.
Mhm.
And again, we weren't able to bring Michael on, but we had been talking and talking about the potential when potential and relationships, when potential is not good enough in relationships and whatnot. And I kind of wanted to come from a perspective of women who are struggling, because I feel like a lot of women are out here. And I used to be like that myself. I used to be one in a relationship to whereas I was with someone who didn't have potential or lacking potential. And just as you were talking about, I wanted to do things like, I wanted to create a career and move in my career, but I didn't have that push. I didn't have that person that was supporting me
Mm-hmm.
with my, with my dreams and aspirations.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of women, Black American women in particular, I find they get into these relationships and they just feel like they have to settle
Mm-hmm.
because there's not really anything out there. But when you have a key relationship or couple
Mm-hmm.
like Michael and Asia, okay, my model couple, and she talked about how Michael supports her, and she's on the board of developing all of this holistic stuff, the spa, the yoga, the this romance that's really good, the
Loving that
creams and
romance.
stuff. I'm loving this romance, girl. It's real good, real good. And she's developing things, and she has a man that's standing by her side that is supporting her. And when we opened up the show, we were talking about how, the red flags, from jump if this is going to be something or not. And my focus was I wanted to kind of uplift and encourage the women out there that are probably looking at this and they're saying, well, I'm with this person on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
They even have an option. It's complicated. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like your
Why
relationship is
is that?
complicated. I don't know.
Who would even put that?
Yeah. Dysfunctional. I think
Right.
it's a dysfunctional too. Did they add
I hope
complicated and
not.
dysfunctional?
I hope not.
I don't know. But anyway, it's like it leaves an excuse or an option for you if you're out there and you are dating to pick that button of is dysfunctional or optional.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, not optional, complicated.
Complicated.
And we should really be having more healthy relationships. I am gonna have Michael back on. I'm gonna have Michael and Asia come back on again so that we can really talk about it, because Michael said he had a lot to say about it, but we
We're
just
gonna be
really
here for 2 weeks.
we just really don't
2 weeks.
he said he was gonna be good about it. He was gonna be good about it.
Don't
But we really
believe it.
don't have much time to really, talk about that. But I wanted to just bring it in and bring Asia in. And I'm loving her energy, y'all. I'm serious.
Aw.
And we didn't even plan this about this yellow, but that just goes to show you confirmation of what I prayed and asked
Right.
God for. So every now and then she's going to be coming back on the show, and we're going to just be talking about stuff and kick it and see how this can run with the introduction of talking about topics that pertain to women in particular. I would like for relationships and healthy, because that's
Mm-hmm.
all about, that's it's very important in order to be able to go into developing your stuff. I think it would be safe to say that if you didn't have somebody that was in your corner and really supportive, that you would be able to go as high as you're going now. Of course, you have your confidence and you're
Yeah.
doing good and stuff, but with Michael in your corner, it's an additive,
It's a
to
different
say,
kind of support.
there you go.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
a
I was,
different kind
yeah,
of
I was trying to
support.
say. So what you got to close out with, Miss Asia? What you got to say?
First, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here, coming all the way from Long Beach.
Yes, thanks
Thank
for
you so
having me.
much.
You're
Long Beach in the
welcome.
house.
You're
Yes.
welcome. I don't have anything to close out with. Check out Essentially Bodied.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, keep coming back. We have that tab for coming soon. The Yoni Steams will be coming soon.
Yes. Yes.
And a lot more body scrubs soon as well.
Oh, the
Gotta get
body
your body
scrub. We didn't even
scrub.
talk about the body scrubs.
Yeah,
Oh my God, that is so good.
the body
Especially
scrubs
after you get out
first.
the shower.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm ready to come back.
And
Whenever you're ready, just call me.
tomorrow. No.
I'm
I'm
here.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. But
Yeah.
I really had a good time. And thank you so much for coming and just sitting on the couch and sharing, and the next one is going to be really good with Asia and I. Really, really good. This one was good.
Yeah.
And it's always good because it's live TV, so
Hmm.
it's good. And we talk about things, and um and by the time she come back, she gonna have a whole line of the romance and bromance and sister girl and all of this, but it really smells really good, you all. And I'm not just trying to pump it up. I'm serious. It smells really good, and I can't wait to after we log off air so I can see what you put in there, because it really smells really good. And it makes you just want to put it on your man and be like, hey, baby.
Yep, ready for the night.
Okay. Go all different kind of ways with that. But anyway, thank you so very much for tuning in to Talks with Nita B. Catch me every other Saturday right here on World Tuned Radio, where the world tunes in. Catch me on Instagram, Nita B _Nita B. And then on my new Facebook page, which the old one got hacked. So we got to start all over, but that's okay. Starting over is good. And I'm going to have some interesting people coming on that are doing some good things in the community in the LA area, with HIV, Black American community. So just stay tuned for that. Mental health is coming up. We're going to be talking about suicide prevention, suicide, domestic violence. So all of that is coming up. And I just thank you for your support. Continue to keep watching Nita B, Talks with Nita B, right here on World Tune Radio. And until the next time, take care, y'all. Happy Saturday. Be safe.
World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.